Okay, hi there. So today I am going to be talking about harmfulness in propaganda, specifically current day propaganda. Also, excuse me, I'm a little bit sick right now, so I apologize for my nasally voice. But today I'm going to be talking about alcoholism and how propaganda and advertisements promoting alcoholism, or excuse me, promoting drinking can contribute or lead to alcoholism. I selected this topic for my project and speech since it's very relevant to the stage of life that I'm currently in, as well as an epidemic that our country is facing. 29.5 million people in America are alcoholics, and more than 140,000 of those people die every year from alcohol use disorder, which is the medically correct term for alcoholism. I believe that the abuse of alcohol is fueled by commercials and advertising that promotes it as being something that's more glamorous than it is. As a college student in my early 20s, I am constantly surrounded by friends drinking and have become more aware of when my family is drinking as well. I don't think that anyone around me has any sort of problem, but I do think that in general, our country has a problem, and advertisements such as this one can contribute to that. According to the Cornell Chronicle, based on a study that was done to test the correlation between advertisements and drinking, quote, among drinkers, exposure to more ads correlated to consuming more drinks, end quote. This is a scary and negative way that propaganda is used because these commercials and advertisements portray drinking as fun, social, and liberating, and rarely highlight the potential dangerous effects of alcohol and how it can lead to alcohol use disorder. This commercial, or this still from a commercial that I viewed, is from Budweiser, probably the most popular and well-known and liked beer brand in America. And it showcased multiple different scenes of people at parties or people with their families and people just generally having a good time. But the common theme in all of the scenes was that everyone was drinking a Budweiser. So therefore, promoting the idea that you can't have fun without drinking. This is especially important to me because in college, many students participate in binge drinking without considering the possible long-term consequences. The CDC reports that binge drinking is the most common and costly pattern of excessive alcohol use in the United States. A lot of people who binge drink socially do not consider the fact that binge drinking and heavy alcohol use can increase an individual's risk of alcohol use disorder. It's very normalized in college for people to binge drink, and I think it's something that's just become acceptable by our society. But a lot of people who struggle with alcohol use disorder bring it back to their college days, and that's where it all started for them. When we're constantly fed propaganda that promotes drinking and ignores the serious risks behind it, it can definitely lead to adverse effects that I've talked about today. That